We're excited to be here for this one. Should be a lot of fun as Michigan State is back home, number 12 in the land, to take on the Trojans from USC.
There's guys who would ordinarily be coming off the bench. Now they're in starting roles and they need their production.
To work early inside.
Use that bounce and strength to try to explode to the rim.
Cornish off the inbound, able to get the three. His 7th made 3 this season. Quickly up the floor, it's Carr.
That's packing the lane as you play out in transition ahead of it. Carr, one of the most explosive players we have.
There's Carr. Still plenty of time, 13 to shoot. He'll launch the contested 2, and he will hit.
He's been so consistent. Plays well with his back.
There's Jordan Scott. 13 to shoot for Ugochukwu. Lob inside. Cooper with the hammer. For Ugochukwu.
And with 3 shooters on the floor, now the spacing is proper and it makes the help a little bit longer. And those middle ball screens will be wide open.
Tough block for Cooper. A lot of gold jerseys around. Out to Tang. 5 to shoot. The runner is true for Kurt Tang tonight
with 2 turnovers.
Easter on the drive, down the left side. With minutes from Jordan Scott here in this early action for Michigan State. He'll set and launch the 3, and he hits. Some good defense turns into good offense. 10 of 40 from the floor, and 5 of 22 from 3. Fears able to hit that deep too.
Yeah, USC is gonna make him cut earlier. How USC is just packing the paint and shrinking the floor.
15 to shoot for Fears, reversing his dribble and gets to the elbow for 2. That's pretty, and that's why Jeremy Fears is such a huge part. Fears navigating up the floor. Inside, felt the contact. He was trying to coax a foul, didn't get it. Offensive rebound, hammered home. How about Cam Ward? Been playing with a banged up wrist. It's feeling better, and then Chad Baker was up. USC's got to find some offense. Just 2 for their last 13. And Carr in there to swat it away.
His quick reaction is impressive.
He'll go to work, step in for the elbow jumper, and that's true for Carr. He's got 4.
Folks, he's not just a dunker. He impacts this game in so many ways. Shot block there. Just the reaction is so incredible. And wisely taking up the space, getting
training in that direction tonight. Fears with 12 to shoot. Cole toe the line.
You just
pinballs into the corner to Brownell, and the shot off.
USC's not giving anything easy. All credit to the Spartan defense.
How about Kohler? He's feeling it again. Jackson Kohler with back-to-back triples and a timeout Trojan.
Playing quickly and getting the basketball up the floor. This time out of their offense, a little pick pop action. Late closeout, Jackson Kohler drills that one, and then this one off a turnover. He's the trail big and able to knock down another 3. They've got to blow the basketball up the floor. They can't afford to play against this half-court defense all night long.
Having scored in almost 3.5 minutes, Assar changes that with a tough follow-away in the lane.
Yeah, they've got to get him some more looks. He's been quiet here in this game.
Tang got some space and made USC pay. First dad, assistant coach Doug Wojcik. There's Scott with the jumper, and that is true. Some really nice.
And we talked earlier about Jordan Scott and just the poise that he has. Just a freshman, folks. Very little drop-off when they make substitutions.
Nice. Down the baseline. That was 5% shooting percentage for one of the best offenses in the country.
Yes. Nice cut.
Finish underneath by Easter. Easter works, 1 minute gone, second half. Fears cutting to the rim. Cut the bucket of the foul on Baker Lazar. Beautiful offense from Michigan State.
If you're weak side of the ball and your teammate turns his back, you've got to make that cut. That time, that was a face cut over the top of Chad Baker-Mazara. He's got to stand him up and they needed a guard, brought him in, they needed him to score.
Lazara loping to the basket.
Not afraid to call guys out on drills to encourage them to do things the right way. And that's unusual when you have someone who's new to the program.
Entry to Kohler. should watch this again.
We should. Cutting down the lane, and how about that? I mean, he basically hung in the air and then pumped it a little bit to get it to go. That is absolutely insane. Woo! With force, too.
That is going to be a new meme. Congrats, Jackson Kohler. Inside, off the window, it's Fears for two.
Those soft shells, he's turning the corner and getting to the rim.
Kofi's three will quiet this crowd. And they're moaning and groaning.
Yeah.
Ball tipped into the backcourt at a foot race, won by Carr. He lost the ball. It's Fears to the other end. Trying to outrun Woods. Oh, behind the back. Michigan State's just showing off now.
Folks, what a cut here by Carr. The hangability and still able to punch that one through with contact. And Jeremy Fears out in transition, able to throw this one behind his back. And Kirk lays it in.
Real good fashion in the next couple of months. In the corner, Easter curling into the lane. Nice spin to the rim for two.
And he's so good with such great balance when he gets into the paint.
Had some good minutes in the first half. Finds Kohler. He'll step in for two, and Kohler still perfect underneath. Easter can't finish it off down low, and Kerr rips around the rebound for Michigan State. There's Fears on the wing. That one will drop. Baker Mazzara trying to get it going off the side of the backboard. Fears on the push to the other end. Bumped by Kofi through the contact. He's strong, he says, as he puts it off the window. Easter to the other end. That's a goaltend. Cam Ward looking for the swat.
But he plays under such great control, and his ability to be able to finish at 8 feet, his pull-up, his floater, just really doing a nice job. And then out of transition, this is just bully ball. Kofi is 6'10", 231 pounds, and he just sheds him like he's 100.
Curl to the elbow, and there's a lot that can hurt you.
A very little drop-off coming off the bench.
Woods on the bounce inside, and that's a hammer from Carr, and a chance for one more at the line.
That's one of the few opportunities that they've been able to get anything off of their middle screen and roll action. That was McCullough, number 35 in black, late coming over.
I know you do. I know you do. Fears on the weave, runs into the body of Jordan Brown now.
This guy's he's wide open in the middle of the floor.
Here's Carr back against Williams for two.
He's just a big bully. Position off of just a little pass inside, through contact.
I hope you liked your late holiday gift.
That was awesome.
Hope it was the right side.
Yes.
Here's Wojcik. Can he do it? I think we'll all have to do it.
He's going to try to turn it over.
There's Terrence Williams. Inside. You continue to duck.
Did you suggest that's a cosign?
I believe it is. Carr inside for two.
Well, he's had very
13 to shoot. Shot by Kofi. The rebound ends up with Kohler.
Yeah, you can tell he didn't want to shoot that one.
A good shoot through in the corner. Rattles home a three.
The respect that those two guys have for each other, player and coach. Remarkable.
That bucket and a chance for one more at the line.
Need it.
3-0 go. Offensive rebound over Downs. 7'5" center. Many people who came from their 9-to-5 job to relive their college days and get no free chicken. The three. It's good again. 5 for 5 from the floor. 3. At the elbow, Kofi splashes it down for two. And we play on. One fan shot. Here's Carr, 2 to shoot, off the window. 9 to shoot. Here's Fears. Carr tries the three and hits. Kofi again, trying to drag baseline. Blocked off. Brownell will try from deep, and he'll hit the three. Bench this season for USC. Been really good against power conference competition. Good spin by Kohler. Inside, through traffic. Muscles it home with a foul. Wraparound. Sanders drops it off underneath.
Nice. Nice.
Ball movement to Scott for three.
Of the Michigan State Spartans, whether you're a starter or very deep into the bench, and you've seen that on display here tonight.